Taming our toddler brain is a really great tool for helping to calm the nervous system. And it's a way for us to respond to symptoms and sensations in our body and in our brain in a way that helps them to calm down, in a way that helps the brain to realize that we are safe and that it is safe to be in this body right now and in this moment right now. So when we talk about calming the toddler brain, it's about recognizing that there is a part of our brain that is stuck on high alert. And it is centered in the limbic system. Limbic system looks like this. It's right in the middle, just above your brainstem. But it's also recognizing that your brain, especially this part, not just this part, but all of it, doesn't speak English. It speaks in physical symptoms. It speaks in panic and pain and anxiety and fatigue when it's scared, just like a toddler. This is why we can call it the toddler brain, because the responses are the same as when a small child is finding life really, really difficult. So when we talk to the toddler brain, if a child is terrified of the dark and it's screaming that there's a monster under the bed, you don't stand in the door and shout, "Shut up. There is no monster. Stop screaming. Go back to sleep." Because that response would only terrify and prove to that poor toddler. So if we think about the toddler as your nervous system, to your nervous system, that there is danger in the room and that indeed your bedroom in the dark is a dangerous place. What we would do is we would go and sit on the edge of the bed and we would say to that child in the softest, most soothing voice, "It's okay." We might turn on a nightlight. We might calmly and confidently lift up the bed covers and show that there is no monster under that bed. That child, that toddler, is completely safe. And this is exactly how we want to treat the limbic system, our brain, when we have some symptoms when it's throwing symptoms at us, because it is throwing symptoms because it is terrified. And there are different ways that we can do this. When we can't get to our own inner parent, our own loving self, because a lot of us can't a lot of the time, because actually it feels too hard and it feels too big and it feels too difficult, you can borrow a kind voice. Borrowing a kind voice is going to a version of somebody that you just love, that you're like, "Oh my gosh, I want to be with that person all of the time because they make me feel so good and they make me feel so safe." It can be your best friend. It can be a grandparent. It can be a sibling. It can be a parent. It can be your partner. If you can't think of anybody instantly because your brain is fighting you so hard, you can go even more straightforward. You can find a TV character or somebody in your favorite film or somebody in your favorite book. So think of Mary Poppins, or think of Mr. Rogers, or think of Ted Lasso, somebody who is so full of love and so full of kindness that just watching them be on TV can make you feel safe. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and do my best Ted Lasso for you. And I'm going to just read out to you what he would say if he was trying to help you relax, if he was trying to help you look at your symptoms and all of your sensations in a way that made you feel okay. Okay, because what we're trying to do is calm down that inner child, calm down that voice, so that we can just actually start to feel safe and start to help our brain recognize that nothing is going on in the big wide world that is going to eat us. Okay, so I want you to close your eyes or soften your eyes and drop your shoulders and just absorb this frequency. Okay, the frequency of Ted Lasso, because this is what an unflappable, loving, safe parent can sound like. Okay, and this is the tone your inner cave child is waiting to hear. So now listen up. I want you to take a big old deep breath for me and let it out slow. You see, sometimes our brains get a little tangled up. They get scared and they start making a whole mess of noise, ringing alarm bells, kicking up dust, throwing a big old temper tantrum in the middle of the grocery store aisle. And it's easy to get frustrated with them. It's real easy to want to yell back. But that brain of yours, it isn't trying to make your life miserable. Heck, it's just a sweet, scared little kid who thinks there's a monster under the bed, and you don't fix a scare by adding more scare to it. So here's the deal. From here on out, when that little cave kid brain of yours starts shouting, I want you to look at it with nothing but curiosity and a whole lot of love. You just sit right down on the edge of that bed, put an arm around him, and you say, hey there, buddy. I hear you. You're scared, and that is completely okay. You look at me. I'm the grown-up here, and I promise you we are 100% safe. You can let go of that heavy lifting now. I got us. Folks, your brain has been doing a heck of a job trying to protect you. It's just a bit tired and confused. So let's give it a little grace, a little recess, and a whole lot of tea. You got this. I believe in you. You can borrow a kind voice. You can borrow Ted Lasso. You can be anyone you need to be to help calm that gorgeous brain of yours down. Well done. We need to lean into the joy. Let's be joyful. Let's meet ourselves with love. Let's meet ourselves with kindness. You've got this.